All right, I should be live. Can you check for me?
Yes.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right, let's see what we got. No deliveries here. Got Q. We need
You fully muted.
160 of that. 60 of that.
So far, it's coming over through pretty well.
Okay. Over here we need some mega beans and some of this. Oh, oops.
Trying to figure out what sounds like the game audio stuff specifically.
Yeah, it's like the water stuff in the background right now. Really not too much, footsteps now you should hear.
Let's see here. I wonder if the sort of a delay here. Oh, it's gonna adjust the buzz back. Okay,
Oh yeah, there's for sure going to be a delay.
You actually had game audio, because I remember the last time you were streaming, you said you didn't actually end up having game audio for a while.
Yeah, there's for sure going to be a delay though because it should be 4K. Can you verify that?
Because what?
It should be 4K.
Oh yeah, definitely. Right, that's what I'm afraid of that. I'm actually real quick pull this up on the iPad. So my phone's does not have much to charge here. There we go. Do the motherfucking like button. Make sure also phone. I'm pretty sure I did. I didn't, but I just did. There we go.
Yeah, if you're checking though, I don't know it's going to be delayed since you're in the chat, but I can kind of show you. It's probably like 20 seconds or something. I guess we'll find out, but this is like my packaging station here. So I have like a product I drop off on this shelf, and I'll drop off like baggies and jars or whatever I want for packaging, and then they'll throw it over to this shelf that has product on this bottom row, packaging materials on the top row. Then it'll go from this shelf over to this packing station here, and then
I see that's you're not in the motel. What's after the motel?
this is the sweatshop, it's called.
Oh, so you got the next place after, I'm assuming?
Yep. So then they'll bring product from there to here and package that up. I'm sure I actually have product getting sent here automatically, which is special. I've seen somebody do it in one video, so I took inspiration from it. But they'll automatically take basically the next available property, the next cheapest property once you buy that sweatshop is this Stash and Dash place.
You keep cutting out.
Oh really? On the stream or no?
Get the gist. Let me turn you up so I don't want there to be an echo between.
Oh, that's weird that this isn't processing.
No, you're coming through perfectly fine through the stream. I think
Okay.
it's just maybe for some reason Discord's struggling to keep up.
Weird. Okay.
'Cause, yeah, I was able to hear the words that I couldn't hear you say at all.
Gotcha.
So, chilling on stream.
Give paracetamol. We're gonna do 80. Oh, I spelled it wrong or something.
but he'll put that butt right there.
Whoops. $36. I can't see chat or anything because my second monitor is down right now. That kind of
What was
sucks.
that?
I said I can't see chat or anything right now because my second monitor is down.
I saw that Luke said something and
Let's see if I can get chat somewhere. Oh, hey, what's up, Luke?
Peace. Yeah, I was gonna say he said. There's Jeff there.
Yeah, this is, it is kind of an adult game, but, it's a super interesting one. Not necessarily for kiddos, but it's been a fun game. I've been kind of playing it while I've been away for a while.
I forgot.
No space for anything yet. But yeah, so that was my, I gotta go back there because that stuff wasn't moving around. They didn't have enough mixing materials. But we'll start at this one. So this is my packaging station. I just have a single handler set up here. If you see now that my handler's gone, he's actually running to the other property. So I actually have a one handler there and one handler here, and they both are set up to, kind of go to each property. So they'll load up this shelf for me automatically, and then keep product going. And then I either need to stock up baggies or jars, or I can leave it, and then he'll just use this brick press here and brick it up. When he's done, he places stuff here, but obviously the shelf is empty because that's one of the shelves. So
You cut out too much. Can you repeat the last sentence for me?
yeah, so my bad. The handler will load up. This shelf is finished product, but this shelf here is a shelf that's kind of between both properties. So my other handler will come and pick up the product from this shelf and bring it back to the other product for storage, just to kind of keep more room available to keep the packaging going here. And then this handler, the handler here, I have going to pick up the made product at the storage. So at the storage place, I have being made this mixture right here of this product that I'm using. It's not super efficient overall, but it's efficient use of the space. And in case people do want to buy bud, just because I sell one of each product right now, in case people want to buy bud, I just throw this one on the market. But it's really good for movement. It gives you anti-gravity, lets you walk around or jump around and move faster and all that kind of stuff. But you get to jump around higher and move faster and stuff like that.
Ooh, yeah, I see that. Holy shit.
But yeah, all the finished product comes to this shelf and gets delivered here. You'll see bricks and stuff that he's already package for me, and I just gave him some jars and stuff. So he's gonna be bringing over some more jars of this stuff, but the jars that he's bringing over comes from here. So I got 6 plants here, 2 drying racks, 1 botanist, 1 chemist, 1 handler at this site, and the botanist works on 6 plants and then 2 drying racks. The chemist works on this 2-stage mix that gives it these attributes that you want, the sneaky, anti-gravity, and athletic, so you can move faster and jump high and just do the dealing and stuff faster. And then it'll go to this shelf, which is the finished product here, and then my handler will take it from here to the other place to package it automatically, both the meth and the coke. The meth just gets bricked up because I bring that to a later stage to get that manufactured to a higher level. But yeah, so far that's the first 2 properties in the chain. So first one is no product being made, but product being packaged automatically, which I like. And then we'll go to our first cog in the wheel, which I actually have not checked on yet today. I'm sure I need to order some supplies or just make some supplies for this. Yeah, because it's like a multi-factory setup, basically. Besides that, the sweatshop is kind of self-sufficient. But other than that, besides that, we have this here, which you see, this is producing just meth, pure bricks and meth. And all of these, looks like we are just short on all the basic stuff. So let's see. We'll, gotta make a quick order. We'll do, oh, not this guy. We'll do not that guy either. Yeah, we'll do 160 here and, or no, whoops. Can't do 160. We'll do 80 and 80.
I think I'm going to have to bounce out of the call and give Battlefront a little bit of a go here.
No, for sure. But the stream's going well, though?
Yes, from what I can tell here, it's running very smooth. The audio was coming in where the parts were out, you were cutting out in Discord. I could hear it perfectly in your stream, so you should be good.
Sweet. But yeah, this just to keep going in the stream here, this here produces meth purely, and then oh shoot, there's a van here. What's in this van that they're not? Oh, it's my van. That's why. Okay, let me just move this.
Have a good night, brother. I'll get you tomorrow.
You guys have a great night. Peace.
Bye. Peace.
All right. So from our bungalow build, let's actually talk about it a little bit. It should all be automated, loaded from the loading dock straight to the product bays. We do only have, I think we have one chemist that only has 2 stations or something like that, if we're looking at this. Or maybe not. Maybe, how did this end up working out? I thought I was going to have an extra station that I didn't end up having, or maybe I thought I was going to run an extra chemist, but I needed more routes for handlers or something. But yeah, this should be all fully automated. We'll just wait for this delivery to come in. We got 4 minutes, so let's check on the next area. So that's just pure meth, and then I think I have like 1 van per property. And I don't know if anybody's talked about this either, but like, you know, setting your deals to 4 a.m., you know, because the time stops at 4 a.m., but the workers stop, and your plants don't grow and stuff at 4 a.m. But if you use the command and you set the time to 4 a.m., or no, I'm sorry, 6 a.m., then the time also stays still, and that's what time it is right now. and but all your plants grow, your workers still keep going. So if you want to stock up on some product, or just not get hit up by your phone and all that kind of stuff, then you can do that. This should be my van here too. Yeah, okay. So this is the barn here. The barn produces cocaine. So just pure cocaine bricked up. We got 4 botanists here and 2 handlers. And we can handle, or we can hire more employees here, but we just don't really have a need for them right now. But yeah, they are producing a good amount of cocaine. So then I take cocaine from here, and I'm actually gonna bring this back to the bungalow because this is the bungalow's van. After that, so we got the meth, the coke, our little bit of weed that we use for mainly for movement and getting around and doing deals and stuff better. But when we come down here, we'll grab, where's our finished product at? Here it is. We'll grab a 20 stack of it. Sure, we'll grab a 20 stack of the other ones. So, all right, let's go ahead and leave that here. Light up a cigarette. Now we're going over to the last spot, which, oops. Is our mixing station, of course. We're just gonna drop these into here. Oh, we already have a bunch of that there, but let's take that out. Boom, drop that in there. We're gonna take, oh, look at that, all that product is gone through. So basically I load up, a personal van here with a bunch of product. So yeah, you'll see here, we'll just start working on that since it looks like we got more of the other stuff. Oh, unpackage this last one here first. So again, we'll load this up. So these are going through the same mix, but I just have it loaded so that it goes through like multiple shelves worth of product at a time, so that so that we aren't having to load it up too many times. At first, I did have this set up as a 2 8-stage mix, and both of those being automatic, but I ended up having to do more restocking than I would have liked to do. So we ended up cutting that for now and going with this route. Just overall, we think it might be just a little better. And they're pulling product straight from a van, so it kind of just keeps flowing. So I think I like this more, just being a single, a single product or a single stage mix or 8-stage. God dang it, you guys! Yeah. Just drop this last one off here. So that's a full van of that. Now let's look at what we're missing here for product. If we're missing anything on this level. We're good on that level, so let's just work on what we're missing here. We could do... Let's see how much cuke we got over here on this one. Okay, so let's start with the full cuke van. $320. Alright, so that'll take care of one on each side. And I'll do motor oil and batteries. Let's do motor oil 160 and batteries 160. Let's do a 160. Oh, he's still Bungalow hasn't cleared him out yet. Okay. But once they all process through this mix, the product ends up on this shelf, fully mixed. We could take it from here then, kind of wrap back, go full circle. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. Come here, and we can unpackage here. And we can put it on the shelf here. I shouldn't put that there. It's going to get moved around. Let's just clear off some of this old stuff. This is from the beginning. We don't need it. Really don't need any of this stuff. This is just... Initially, I was growing for, in the motel. Just the original OG Kush, and then brought it here to get packaged, and that's how that worked out. Had a bunch of that going because we'd ended up just sitting in at 6 a.m. in the morning for a little while. So we're gonna let them bring this over here, but we don't want them to jar this stuff up because it's expensive, too expensive for the people. So I will give them jars for that because that's fine. You can have that. But yeah, this stuff we want him to package up in baggies for us is what we're gonna have him do. So. But yeah, this is like our fully mixed product. End up throwing a bunch of this stuff on the shelves in here, and he'll automatically package it. We'll give him some baggies. Yeah, we'll just let him, package that stuff up. So while he's packaging all this up, he will also be getting stuff over from, the other place and packaging that up, this Granddaddy Fuel. So it ends up, really being pretty productive over here. I don't know what I was doing there. He's gonna bag those up. He does bag them up pretty slowly, but they do bag faster, I guess, on a Mark 1 table is what I've heard, so we let him do that. Let me check on comments here, see if we got any comments. I'm sorry, guys. It's been kind of rough, so. Amazing Frog, yeah. I haven't really seen too much of that recently. So maybe I'd check it out, I don't know. But there's other stuff I've been really wanting to play and stuff. I kind of got a backlog of games at the moment, so. I can't just keep that little chat window up, that would be nice. Let's see, so he's still working on packaging that up. Yeah, once he packages that up, he's gonna put it on this shelf. That shelf's gonna end up going back over to this other place, this Stash and Dash. Yep, there he is right there, bringing products. So if I talk to this guy, trade some items. Oh, he's just grabbing something. I don't know what's going on here as far as the handler's not necessarily, he's not loading up the meth station right now for some reason. I wonder if that's just like a loading issue. I could probably But But yeah, that's basically my ultimate setup. If you guys want more details, I could show you how to walk, how to set it up and all that kind of stuff. But this is more of kind of like an informative video. I don't want to keep this one too long. We might call it pretty soon here, but I just kind of wanted to show you like the setup and how I got everything going right now. But yeah, that place ends up producing, that it's a single. I've seen people do like 2 8-stage mixes, but these chemists like legit stay in that building the whole time. They're constantly changing product because there's so much product available right away to be able to run through the mixes, that I feel like this is more efficient. And I just added more handlers to kind of buffer and have more product on hand so that we just are constantly going. But if you look, there's usually like 4 or 5 machines constantly running at one time, which is kind of nice. So it ends up working out really well, I think. And having the buffer of all these items on these shelves and then a second floor rack of shelves going straight to the mixers, like it really makes it gives you plenty of time to get the stuff ordered so that they can load the stuff up and continue going. So I definitely think that this is the best setup that I've personally seen so far. But it's just, this is all like I did a lot of command prompts on this playthrough. Once the beta came out, I just updated my game and then kind of just hopped in, started a new world because I just didn't want to like delete everything and start over. So started this new world, and that's what we got. But yeah, the heart of this place is definitely this. Again, I got inspiration. I don't know who the other video was that showed like the handler being able to go back and forth, but there's 2 separate videos that kind of drew inspiration from. One person set this place up as a handling, or a packaging place like this, but he had 2 shelves here, which added another route, and then product to that shelf as well. So that was just another route where this shelf, he had one for baggies and one for jars basically, but with this one, I just have it set to baggies and jars, and then whatever I decide to put in here, they'll load it up to that one shelf. That one shelf goes to the packaging, and that saves me an extra route where I was able to send him over here, all the way over to the stash and dash, which I gotta drop off these energy drinks to, this Red Bull, because it gives me wings. That's why we obviously have that. Yeah, let's see, out of product. So we'll take these 2. We'll get them some more also here. Jars. Let's see. Should take the jars, I guess. If I put the jars here, I'll take the jars over there. It'll happen. We'll see. But yeah, and then a lot of that stuff that we just dropped off there, like this packaged pie that, and the top tier cocaine and the top tier meth, it ends up coming back over here. So kind of don't really ever have to stop over at the packaging place. I can just drop stuff off here and see the product end up here, and it just happens in the background. It's kind of nice. So but yeah, just that is my setup. Thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you later.